Here's a question about the sine of the arc sine. So let's write that. Sine of the inverse sine. That's what arc sine means, is inverse sine of 1.2. So what does that equal? Well, we would like to just cancel these guys out, right? And say the answer is just 1.2. They're inverse functions, right? So can't we just do that? So you'll have to be able to do these without a calculator on the exam. So you need to know the rules. Can we just cancel these out? Well, the answer is sometimes. Let's see. I gave you some notes, some very precise notes that you should read through to see. And the notes say on step 1, decide, is it right there, an angle or an answer? And how do you know that? Well, you know that based on what it's inside of. We put angles into sine, right? Put in an angle, and we get out an answer to regular sine. For sine inverse, we swap that. We put in an answer, and we get out an angle. So this is inside of sine inverse, so it must be an answer, because answers are inside of sine inverse. So this is an answer. Step 2. Is it in the limited domain? There's limited domain for these things. And so for sine inverse answer, if you look on the chart, it says -1 to +1. So if you go -1's here, +1's here, 0's here. Here's my boundaries. Where is my thing? Whoop. Where's my -1.2? Well, no, it's out here. It's not between them, is it? It's not inside the domain between them. So our answer is no. So then if you read the notes, it says if you have an answer not in the domain, then the answer to this question is D and E. It does not exist. It's not possible. You can try it on your calculator. There's no way to inverse sine of 1.2. You can't even do the inside. Why not? Because there is no angle. You're never going to get an answer of 1.2 out of sine. There's no angle you could possibly plug in and have the sine be 1.2. Why not? Because the sine function, if you remember from the graph, only goes to a height of 1 and down to -1. It never makes it up to 1.2. There's no angle that can do that. That's impossible. This is an impossible question. It's not in the limited domain. It's a D in E. Does not exist on this one.